What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Motorhead YouTube channel. In today's video, we're back to work at V-Tune's garage again. Even though I know the last episode we were also working at V-Tune's garage, but he needs our help, and you know, we're always gonna go ahead and help out our brother. And today we're actually working on his truck. My brother Nate from 23rd Garage is actually gonna get the E30 started for us. So we figured perfect opportunity to get onto his truck. He does need some body work done, and this is his Dodge Ram 1500. It's actually a very nice truck. If you guys watched his most recent video, I actually helped him make it, and you know, we kind of went over the truck, took it apart and checked all the damage on it, and he actually got a really good deal on this thing because it really doesn't need much work. Obviously this hood is going to be replaced, and the fender and all these parts, so it's all literally just bolt-on parts. So what we need to do today is actually knock out this body work. There's not really much to do. It's literally just bundle out this door right here and sand the whole truck for paint, because we do have to blend that door on the other side because the bed is destroyed. And then we have to blend this door because it has to match to the fender, which over there has to get painted also. And then obviously this fender, so we have to paint this. And then also there is a little bit of damage back here, just everywhere. It's just all beat up and there's tiny little dents. And we want to fix all this because, I mean, this is a really nice truck. And for something like this, you know, you want to go ahead and go fix everything and just do a full paint job on it, since he's already painting so much of the truck. So we'll get all this fixed up. This door does have a lot of dents on it. One thing I've always noticed on Dodges or most pickup trucks is right by the door handles, they always have dents. So right here, there's a dent, and right here, especially on the new Fords, since they are aluminum. If you look at any Ford nowadays, I guarantee you won't find one that doesn't have dents around the door handles. And so we're gonna go ahead and fix that just so it looks better, since we are painting the whole truck. So I think to start off, we'll go ahead and strip down this truck. We need to strip down the doors and take off these seals, take off these door handles. And once we get the whole truck stripped down, it'll be ready for body work, and we'll do all the body work on this door and probably sand the entire truck, get it ready for paint, and prime the sections where we bondoed. So we need to just get right into it, that way we can get this knocked out. So let's get to it. All right, so we're gonna start with this passenger door right here, and we're gonna take this door panel off. Once we get this door panel off, we can actually take this door handle off and the mirror. The mirror is messed up. As you can see, it does need a new glass right here, and his other mirror does need a new glass too. I might have broke it, but you know, no big deal. V-Tune can just buy a new one. You know, we are gonna help him out and get this thing ready. So we're gonna go ahead and get this door panel off. Once we get this door panel off, we can get all that stripped, and then we'll move on to the next door. And once we get all the doors done, we'll just start grinding down this metal and throwing down that body filler. So guys, we got all the emblem adhesive off the door, and now it's pretty much ready for a little bit of grinding and a little bit of body work. We do have to pull out all these dents right here. As you can see, I don't even know what happened there. I guess maybe a tree hit it or something like that. We've got all that prepped. There's a little dent right here. The rear door isn't dented at all, but we are gonna be doing a blend. I think we're just gonna go ahead and paint the entire truck because there's scratches and stuff all over. I'm guessing he ran into a ditch, maybe a lot of branches and stuff like that. But here's all the main damage. So let's go ahead and grind everything down, and then we'll get the dent puller out and we'll start dent pulling all these dents out. Okay guys, so I got the Bondo nice and smooth, and we got this body line here, which goes from here and disappears right here, and same with this one, except it disappears right here. A little tricky, you know, you do have to work with two body lines here, but we got it really good now. And then also this dent is good, and we did find a little more damage back here, which is just a very minor dent, so we're just gonna glaze it. And now we're ready for glaze. Glaze is just a top coat that you put over Bondo, and it fills in any scratches or anything like that. So once we get the glaze on here, it'll be nice and smooth and ready for primer. So we're gonna go ahead and mix it up and lay it down, and once it's done, we'll sand it down with the 180, make sure it's nice and smooth, and then we'll go over the truck, make sure there's no other dents that we missed. And once we get all the dents figured out and everything, we'll go ahead and prime them. And then we can just go ahead and sand the rest of the truck and get it ready for paint, which literally we could have this whole truck ready for paint today, which is gonna be awesome. So let's get to it, let's get this glaze, and let's keep going. Okay guys, so we're actually ready to start throwing down the primer, and let's see how this thing turns out. Alright guys, so we got this primed. Ben went ahead and threw some guide coat on it. We're not going to wet sand over here yet. We want to let this dry, which you should usually give it 24 hours to fully cure. So we're going to move over to this side right here, and we need to strip these two doors down. And once we get the doors stripped down, we can actually wet sand this entire side, because he is going to repaint the whole thing, as we said earlier, because there is just damage everywhere. And when they're going to paint this bed, you want it all to match, and also they're going to have to blend from the fender. So it's just best to go ahead and paint this whole thing and give it a nice slick paint job. So let's get these stripped down. We'll pull it outside and we'll wet sand it and get it ready. So guys, we went ahead and pulled the truck outside. We also went ahead and pulled off the mirror on the driver's side and all the emblems. And now it pretty much is just ready to go ahead and start sanding it all down. We did decide we're gonna go ahead and paint the entire truck because there was scratches and stuff all over it. So let's get to sanding. Okay guys, so the truck is sanded. We didn't take the door handles out because to take the door handles out, you got to take the windows out, and it's just a whole process, and we wanted to go ahead and get all of it sanded while we're here, and Ben will take care of the rest on his own and get it ready for paint. He does still need to trim out this fender right here, or actually you're gonna fix this fender.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix the fender. It's just a little damaged underneath.
Yeah, so he's gonna fix that fender too. We wanted to mainly just get all of the main body work done. He's gonna fix that fender, put it back on, and get it all ready for paint. And he's gonna bring it to the shop, and we're gonna slick this thing in the paint booth. I'm really happy with how it all turned out. Everything is sanded, ready to go. And guys, as you know, we did get all of the body work done on this side, and he's obviously replacing his hood. It's just not savable, and you have a new fender on the way, correct?
Yeah, we got one new fender, and then the hood on the way, and then
yeah. So new parts literally don't have to do nothing. He can just trim them out, or we could even
we'll trim them out when I bring the truck over.
Yeah, it's gonna be no big deal. We're really gonna trim it out, slap it on, block out this primer right here. Man, I love that maxi dent puller. It's just such a smooth process doing body work with it. We really only did one coat of Bondo and one coat of glaze. Usually with damage like that with our stud puller, it would take much more Bondo because it's a lot harder to pull it out. I'm really happy with how the whole process went. We'll block this primer out and sand that rear door for blend, and literally it's gonna be ready to go. Slap a whole paint job on it, and this thing's gonna be awesome. So stay tuned for that, guys. It's gonna be super cool. And we're probably gonna collab on the paint work, yeah?
Yeah, once I bring it over, we'll make another video.
Yeah, so we'll make another video on it, guys. Stay tuned for that. If you want to stick around and see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell if you don't want to miss out. And also, you can follow us on Instagram at motorhead.co. I'll link it down below. We post a lot of behind the scenes and exclusive, you know, before the video content. So if you want, go ahead and give us a follow there. We appreciate all your government support, guys, and thanks for watching. Peace.